Gavin Newsome, who I'm convinced will be running for president this election cycle, is clutching his pearls and crying foul because a federal court won't let him use the Second Amendment to violate the First Amendment. He tweets, "New, a panel of right-wing judges just blocked our bill that stopped gun manufacturers from marketing weapons of war to kids. This is pure insanity. Guns are now the leading cause of death for kids. And what are we doing? Allowing folks to promote junior AR-15s. I did a video about this law when they proposed it a year ago, titled California's New Gun Control Law Designed to Bankrupt the Gun Industry. You see, what Gavin Newsome didn't tell you in his little tweet is why the court blocked this law in the first place. It's because it violates the First Amendment. That's right, Gavin Newsome is literally trying to use the Second Amendment to violate the First Amendment. And I quote, "California has many tools to address unlawful firearm use and violence among the state's youth, but it cannot ban truthful ads about lawful firearm use among adults and minors unless it can show that such an intrusion into the First Amendment will significantly further the state's interest in curtailing unlawful and violent use of firearms by minors. But given that California's laws also allow minors to use firearms under adult supervision for hunting, shooting, and other lawful activities, California's law does not significantly advance its purported goals and is more extensive than necessary. In sum, we hold that it is likely unconstitutional." Now, what the law states that Gavin Newsome is trying to pass is this. The statute mandates that a firearm industry member shall not advertise, market, or arrange for placement of an advertising or marketing communication offering or promoting any firearm-related product in a manner that is designed, intended, or reasonably appears to be attractive to minors. Are you kidding me? This law is so broad and subjective, you can make an argument about anything being attractive to minors. Simply promoting a gun used in a video game played by minors would fall under this definition. Painting a rifle pink would fall under this definition. You damn near wouldn't be able to market a .22 long rifle because it's the most popular rifle most minors learn to shoot on. Thankfully, the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals isn't filled with a bunch of radical anti-gun zealots that usually plague the lower courts in California, and overturned the lower court's denial of a motion for a temporary injunction and remanded it back to the lower courts. Now, in plain English, the plaintiffs in this case initially asked the lower courts to put a pause on enforcing this law until it could be run through the legal process because it would destroy gun companies' ability to market in California. The lower court said, "So what? No, we're not going to do that." So the plaintiffs appealed to a higher court, and that court said, "Wait, it looks like from our end, this law more than likely violates the First Amendment. So we're going to put a pause on this law and send this case back to the lower courts to look at it again because we think they missed something." This whole thing is nothing more than the anti-gun lobby testing the waters. If they can get a law like this passed in California, they would then start trying to get a law like this passed in all the states. This law is designed to bankrupt the gun industry. The anti-gun lobby doesn't just attack from the front, they attack from all sides. They know if they can make doing business as a gun company such a legal liability, it would inevitably destroy the entire industry. That way, they don't have to actually pass laws to destroy the Second Amendment, because the Second Amendment means nothing if there's no company to actually sell guns to law-abiding citizens. People really need to wake up. Too many people think that if they restrict the Second Amendment, they won't try to restrict any other amendments. You're literally seeing it play out right in front of your face. He's using the Second Amendment to restrict the First Amendment without hesitation, all under the guise of child safety. I'm telling you, if we let them, the anti-gun lobby and their politicians, well, what about the kids this country, straight into tyranny. Now, for those of you who have not watched my last two videos, I'm gonna say this here in this video so that you can't say I ain't tell you. But right now, shop.mrcole Noir, there is a 15% off of the Keep America Tactical collection. We have hats, we have shirts, we have drinkware, and we have stickers in all of the states in the country so that you can purchase them and let these politicians know that you want to keep America tactical. Yes, have it in California, New Mexico, Texas, you name it. So head over to shop.mrcolenoir.com right now and take advantage of your 15% off of the Keep America Tactical collection. Guns aren't political. That's why I need your help getting this message to spread on YouTube by clicking the thumbs up button, leaving a comment to let me know what you think of the video, then subscribing to the channel. But most importantly, click that bell symbol. For products featured in this video, click the links in the description.